All right, all right. Happy Monday, and look who we have here. D-Ray, how you doing, buddy?
The D Ray, not the T Ray, the D Ray. The
D-Ray,
fill
okay.
in for Ray.
Fill in. Nobody's
Yeah.
filling in for anybody. You're the man. You're the sniper.
Yeah.
You've
I
got.
wish I was sniping tonight. We got some royalty up in the auction.
We do. Let's get right after that because I haven't hit refresh yet. So I like to surprise myself and see where it's going. We got just under 2 minutes, but the Big Apple, Iran, New Caledonia, the Phantom, and Congo Democratic. Let's refresh and see where these guys are laying it out. Auction number 227. 1,044 for the Big Apple, 18,888 for Iran, New Caledonia, 17,999. The Phantom at 1,003 and Congo Democratic at 4,711. Nice. Those are some good numbers. Oh, you know what that means? Take a look at this. This is going to change tonight. We got a record breaking
Hmm.
night happening. We're in the midst, in the making. Look at that. The Queen Tax Vault is going to top $1,000,000. You
Yeah,
know what
with
that
those two
means?
royals up there, that's definitely gonna happen
Oh
tonight,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. That's going to happen. And then those royals will be instantly stuffed with an extra 2,273 bee honey.
Wow.
And this princess over here will have an extra 757 bee honey in when you crack 1,000,000.
That's a
That's what
beautiful
these are
thing.
going to yield out because of the quantum circular economics program that we got going on here. Trading happens out here, then it goes into the Queens, then it comes back out through the Queens. We got burn going on. We're at 1,170 burn already of the bee honey.
Hmm.
So big things happen. Oh, we're under a minute. Sorry, 20 seconds left. If you're not using fast gas, you're not going to make it. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck getting that Big Apple or the Phantom. Some good numbers even on those guys.
I like the Phantom. The Phantom looks good. The
Yeah,
lady fishing hat Phantom. It's a good looking bee.
and those are sniper glasses, aren't they?
They are.
Here we go, making the sound effects like Hatsack over here. Big Apple coming in 1151. Nice. No change on 18,888, 17,999. No change. 1,003. Look at that. Is that final? All the bets are in?
I think all the bets are in.
Wow. So did anything change? The Big Apple changed a little bit. 4711. I don't think that changed either. Phantom didn't change. Well, congratulations to all the winners. Nice. Can't wait to see that Queen Tax Vault tick over as soon as all those become official. Let's take a look at some of the where these bees came from. First one, Iran from Western Asia. The world's oldest civilizations, the Elamite kingdoms in the fourth millennium BCE, were some of the oldest civilizations in the world. Iran was part of the Achaemenid Empire and the First Persian Empire from about 550 BC to 330 BC. Iranian and the Persian carpets are world famous. The carpet weaving craft of Iran traces its origins to the Bronze Age. It later became famous worldwide, and trade in Persian carpets has thrived since ancient times. Handmade Iranian carpets are praised for their exquisite beauty and finesse and treated as luxury items. These carpets can be seen in royal palaces and highly affluent households globally. Iran is the world's largest producer and export of handmade carpets. Iranian carpets. All right. The Congo Democratic. There it is. Home to the Congo River at 2,900 miles. It runs through the Democratic DR Congo and is Africa's second longest river after the Nile. Hmm. It is also the world's deepest river. The Congo's capital city, Kinshasa, is located on the Congo River opposite Brazzaville and the capital of Congo, the Republic of Congo. The two cities are less than 1.6 kilometers apart, making them the closest capital cities in the world. Rome and Vatican City are closer, but Vatican City is not a UN member, and it's a city-state, and it's technically doesn't have a capital. So there's a little bit of Italy stuff on top of the Congo information there. But, we forgot to go over what the code was. 1 royal queen out and 1 princess queen out of Iran. So you got 2 more princesses coming out, but that closes out the royal. Obviously, we know that. 0 royal out and 3 princesses out for the Congo Democratic. So only a royal left if you like the Congo Democratic. And last up tonight, New Caledonia. 1 royal and 1 princess out. So here's that royal. New Caledonia in southwest Pacific Ocean. An archipelago. It consists of 4 big islands and the main island of Grand Tier, Loyalty Islands, made up of Lefau, Marie, Oivwe, Belep Islands, and the Ledes Pins, the Isle of Pines. Smaller islets and surrounded the perimeter of the city. British explorer James Cook discovered the island on September 4th, 1774, while on a 3-year voyage abroad, the HMS Resolution. The land reminded him of Scotland. New Caledonia. Discover a living aquarium under its pristine waters, having 1 of 3 of the largest barrier reef systems in the world. The coral reefs extend up to 1,600 kilometers, 618 miles long, making it ideal destination for scuba divers and snorkelers. How about that? New Caledonia. 1-1 coming out there. All right.
We still got a few countries at 0-0. I know one of them in particular is the US of A.
Yeah.
But we still got some big countries out there we really hadn't seen yet. I think we're up to 80 royal bees that are out. So,
yeah. So 80 out of 220. We still have a long way to go, but they're holding back. It seems like these big ones, as far as we're concerned, haven't come out yet. But it's going to happen sometime. I guess the excitement is building. But here you have it. Let me show that one more time. There's tonight's auction.
It is, and tomorrow night we got to show that off. 1 million bee honey should be the Queen's tax vault. That's going to be incredible.
Yes. Let's see if I refresh that, if it happens again. There it is. Look at that.
Look at there.
Live on the show, 1,004,011 bee honey in the Queen's tax vault. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
That is incredible.
Love that. Got to love that. And then 5,000,008 in the Dow Treasury. That's rising fast itself. Very nice, very nice.
What's even more crazy is we've burned more than is in the tax vault. That's crazy. I mean, we burned over 1 million bee honey tokens, so that's insane. Absolutely insane.
1.174. So yeah, but at the rate this is going, I think it's gonna pass that total burn. But still looking good. I don't know if these numbers keep rising, and like you said, some of these major royals coming out, it's going to change that too. So because the whole thing, the burn mechanism and everything else, it's all working together, making everything climb. There it was. Turn that off. You got some news you want to share before I go over a couple of stories, or what? How do you want to handle this? D-Ray?
Yeah, I saw Will. Yeah, I saw Will drop in the comments. Will's he's wanting to get one of those March Madness queens. So I had been working on this since we did the World Bracket, or the World Cup bracket. I got to thinking on it because what I was thinking about doing was kind of the same format we've got over there. This one, you've got 64 spots. I mean, this is a big bracket. It's very exciting. It's one of the most exhilarating sporting events of the year, And the reason that is because anybody can win it. They call them Cinderella teams. They come out of nowhere. They're not expected to be a team, and they just come strong at the end of the year, and they call them Cinderella teams. And they get up there and compete with the best teams, knock some of the best teams out. So really an exhilarating time of year. So I wanted it to be more exciting than just a winner take all,
right,
like we did with the World Cup bracket, because it's kind of like if we did a bracket where we did cheaper bee honey, like we were thinking about doing a 138 entry fee, which is great, gives everybody a cheaper entry, but you got 1 in 64 shot. Who wants that? I mean, you're going to end up having to buy more places to give yourself a better shot at winning the queen, but still, it's only one queen. So I got to thinking on it, and I come up with this methodology of, okay, let's charge a little bit more. Let's throw more queens into the pot. So what we're doing is it's 383 bee honey to claim a spot in the bracket. That one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance of being one of the teams in the last 8. So that's pretty good odds. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby, right? Well, if your team makes it to the final 8, what we're going to do is we're going to take the 8 people that have those teams, put them on the spin wheel, spin them around, and one of those people is going to win a princess, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean, that's pretty good odds. That's not too bad odds. So what's going to happen after that point in time, those 8 teams are going to play. 4 of them is going to be eliminated, and 4 is going to move on. So what we're going to do at that point is we're going to take the 4 people that on those teams, which are also the people that was put on the last wheel, we're going to put those 4 people on the wheel, spin the wheel again, and somebody's going to win a princess. And it could be the person that won the princess before. So the person could be walking away with 2 princesses at this point.
There's no Kim B rule? No Kim B rule?
No, there's no Kim B rule in this. So if your name is drawn twice in a row, you get 2 princesses. So what happens after that point is it's a head-to-head matchup. This is the championship in the March Madness. And whoever wins the game is the one that wins the princess, which could be the same person that won the 4-spin princess and the same person that won the 8-spin princess. So technically, if the stars aligned, like they tend to do for Kim B sometimes, but if the stars align, you could actually walk away with all 3 of these princesses. I mean, it's a 1 in a million shot, but I mean, hey, who knows, So it was just an opportunity to make it more fun, throw more princesses in there instead of it just being a one and done thing, to give people a better chance to win a princess, and you can even better your odds. I mean, it's unlimited, so you're not limited to the amount of spots you can buy. We've already had a few people buy 2 spots, and we've already had one person buy 3 spots. So they're just trying to hedge their bet a little bit and themselves a better shot. Because, like I said, it's a 1 in 8 shot to make it in the top 8. So it's not too bad odds.
Not bad at all. And when's the cutoff? When you gonna have final numbers for this, or when it sells out first?
It's full. It's either whenever the gets full or the start of the tournament. So, and that's the cool thing about doing it this way too, is 64 spots. That's a lot of spots to fill, And if we're just doing one princess giveaway for 1 entry fee, you got a long way to go to fill that up, to guarantee that you're giving this away. The way we're doing it here is I've actually broke it down in thirds. So a princess goes into the game when there's 21 entries. So 21, 21, 21, that equals 63. There's 64 spots. So even if we only get 21 entries, we're giving a princess away. We're going to go ahead with the game. If we don't have to fill up the full bracket this way to give away a princess. Now, if you're entering, you want people entering. So you want to go tell your friends about it. You want to get them in there, because the more people you get in it, the better chance you have of actually winning a princess. So it's very, very important that if you're in it, to want it full. So it's going to be fun.
Very cool. No, that sounds very good. That's excellent. And like you said, some people have already signed in and signed up. So, spots are going. And
that's confusing at first. We had to explain it a couple times to some people, but some people, like she said, he saw it right off the bat. He's like, "Oh, hey, this is a good opportunity. I want in." So it's gonna be fun.
Not your average bracket winner take all situation. So definitely better odds than your regular bracket at your local.
And it's probably the last time we're gonna be able to do this, because our auction is coming to an end. Here not too long, in the future, and we don't really have any sporting events come up, so the auction ends, May. Bee honey open up. This is probably the last chance we're going to have to do something like this before our ecosystem just takes off. So
Absolutely. Yeah. Nobody's going to be throwing princesses around like that next year, next March Madness.
Nope. And I got a little bit of alpha. We haven't announced everything that's going into this. So I'll say a little bit towards the end to give a little bit more incentive for people to get it filled up. So there'll be some more stuff thrown into the pot to be given away throughout this.
Excellent. Excellent. As you can see, my fire department's helping out with the show tonight. We got sirens running back and forth.
I think they heard about the 1 million. We crossed the 1 million mark. So
that's right.
They were coming out. They were coming to put out the fire.
The bees are on fire. There's the I'm looking at the burn thing. We're talking about the burn, and all of a sudden everybody's that perked everybody up around here. Very cool. Very cool. So the entry for that, you're taking all that through the Discord, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can actually go into the Discord. There's a channel that's called the March Madness Bracket. The first set of instructions is all in and out. Just go in there and say, hey, I want to be a part of this. And what we're doing is we're assigning certain roles where you can get into another channel and get the full details and all that stuff of how to enter. So
excellent. Excellent.
Yep.
I got a couple quick news stories I wanted to touch on. If you don't mind, maybe I don't know if you had any other news. Anything else?
No, I've been trying to keep up with it. I've been looking just like everybody else, like, hey, we're going, you know, what's going on with the market? Everything's climbing. Like, we weren't expecting this for a couple more months. So good stuff to see. Finally good to see some swings going on, you know. I still think we're going to see another little pullback or two. We got the Shanghai fork that's supposed to happen. Ray was talking about it last week. So it's supposed to cause a little bit of unstaking, panic selling, stuff like that. So I still think we got a couple little pullbacks, but once we get past that, man, I think we're ready for another bull run.
Well, I think the major dives are over, unless, you know, you get some other knucklehead, you know, trying to steal people's stuff, hard work. But here, just talking about adoption, the Bank of Thailand is to allow the first virtual banks by 2025. So there are no virtual banks out there. So these are going to be virtual consultation paper and virtual banking licensing framework. Virtual banks should not initiate a race to the bottom, though. Irresponsible lending and giving preferential treatment to related parties are abuse to dominate market position, but they pose a risk for financial stability, depositors, and consumers as a whole. That was from the central bank. They don't want to see virtual banks come out, but the Bank of Thailand will issue different licenses like this for that. So I just hope they have some kind of regulation for those centralized banks so that we don't get into situations where people like SBF get into that. But it just means that more adoption and everything like that is going to come. There'll be a restrictive phase. So they are putting some regulations in there for a pilot use of 10,000 users. So it's going to be interesting. But, you know, that's all part of adoption. Somebody's got to get in the canoe first and see what happens. Right?
Yep. This whole FTX thing, man, it's been so beautiful for us in DeFi. You know, when we're out trying to explain this to people and we all get that glass-eyed look, this is a perfect scenario to help explain to people why you want to be on this side, you know. So Will's all about it. He's ready to get more spots. But I mean, that's the importance of explaining to them why you want to be on the DeFi side, why you want to own your own assets, you know. So this has been as horrific as it's been for a lot of people. It's also a beautiful thing to help us to communicate to people why you want to be on this side of it. Right.
And then, you know, to point out, you know, that there's a difference between CFI and DeFi, and because people have a lot to learn. Speaking of learning, was the next piece I found. One of the largest colleges has begun to teach students about Bitcoin, which actually is this upcoming semester. So it's on the books for this semester. They'll start learning next week or whenever they get back. But this is Texas A&M right here. Texas A&M now being the latest United States college to offer Bitcoin course to some of its 74,000 plus students, almost 75,000 students at Texas A&M. This Cork Ray, however you say his name there, will be teaching the first Bitcoin class ever at Texas A&M. So very cool. Programming Bitcoin, then Bitcoin protocol, building a Bitcoin library from scratch. So a lot of interesting stuff going out to the college kids. I'm sure they're going to soak it all up. And what better way to start teaching, serious Bitcoin education than straight to the students. So that'll be good. Any kind of education. I know we talk about it all the time, but any kind of education is good where people can, learn before they get in. So they know what they're doing, bet with your head, not over it. Don't just do it because your barber says it's a great idea. Do your own research, right? So obviously Texas A&M is putting this in the books. So, they're going to be spitting out a whole bunch of crypto enthusiast Bitcoin students, which is going to be great for everyone, the whole marketplace. When what was that? Somebody around here that's had an educated consumer is our best customer, right? So when you have people spreading the right and proper information, it just makes for a better marketplace, right?
It is being fast tracked. It's kind of crazy, we look back at last year. We were excited when we heard that you could go watch a movie and use crypto to pay for it. We're like, oh my gosh, adoption is coming. And now we look at it, and it's just coming faster and faster. We predicted 2028, 2029, 2030, we would actually start seeing the effects of adoption. Now they're in 2025. We're going to be full fledged, in it to win it. So it's exciting stuff.
Absolutely. I think so. And then, of course, with that comes our favorite segment.
Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
You got to lock it up. One of the Solana Foundation warns about security incident with MailChimp. So that MailChimp is an email service that people use. A lot of marketers use it to send out bulk emails to all their customers. Anyway, there was a little service where a little part of the service that some of the users got compromised, giving out their names, phone numbers, and some other account information, not site-wide, but a little bit. But I mean, this is even the email services that are out there can be threatened. So you really have to be careful where you're transacting. And with this, I mean, it's rampant all over. But what we're saying is that if you're going to keep this is, virtually your banking, your investments, you have to keep them in a safe place. Put them on a separate computer. Don't read the emails that might have junk or garbage or malware on it. And this comes in and out of your computer all the time, but these people are searching for specific things like your banking information, codes, whatever it is, your seed phrase, your password, your MetaMask. That's what they're looking for, and or can be looking for. But it can happen through anything. It's not just a crazy link. This is MailChimp. This is an email service, so it could be anything. You really want to separate your banking dealings through the internet, through MetaMask, and all this kind of stuff onto a separate machine. I said that's the easiest way to do it, and that's really the first place to start. Don't read certain emails on there. Set up a different email server on there so that you're not getting any kind of junk mail or anything else on a separate machine. And then, of course, you go to the hardware wallets to keep it extra secure. But it could be anything that you're doing on the internet, and you definitely don't want to click on random links or just have something come through your regular newsletter from a friend. If the hackers break into MailChimp, they've compromised the Solana information. So you really got to be careful. So make sure you lock it up and do all your transactions on a separate machine so that you don't end up like that. This one too, and this guy, he's called the NFT God. This guy lost a lot. The wallets of the NFT influencer drained in an OBS malware attack. Now, OBS is a service like we're using now. I don't use that, but I do have it on my machine. But somebody came after him and these are people who are, influencers who people know they have big wallets and whatever, but he got malware on his. This is a video marketing type software. OBS is a video marketing stuff. So he runs his shows and does his stuff on there, and they came in through that way. So if you're gonna do your transactions, do it to a separate machine. If you're gonna run a YouTube show or talk on social media or do anything like that, keep all your banking and your crypto and all that important life affecting financial information on a separate machine, and of course use a ledger wallet and all that kind of stuff. But this guy,
and that includes this device here. This is what a lot of our people, a lot of our bees run their Twitter spaces on, right? So I see we've got Malaysia in here. We've got Santisi. We've got John that runs Twitter spaces. If you've got a MetaMask wallet on your phone, and when you become an influencer like this, people are going to want to contact you. So you're going to be communicating with people in direct messages all the time, and people's going to be sending you links like, hey, check out my project, check out what I'm working on. I want to see what your thoughts are on it. Could you get any bees behind this? So you're going to be constantly clicking links, and you do not need to be doing that on any kind of device that you trade on. You're just setting yourself up just like these influencers for disaster,
Yeah. And so just to do this, I mean, he said, he screwed up, and he wrote that down in a Twitter thread, but he actually lost his access to his social media accounts too. I mean, they took everything and tried to screw him out of it. So he had to do everything. But here it is. This is what he said. He said, not buying a new cold wallet immediately was a deadly mistake. But even with the cold wallet, my entire digital world would still be destroyed because they got into his socials, right? Digital security isn't just buying a cold wallet. It's about being careful with everything you do on the internet. Everything, right? I can't say that enough. So really, you got to separate those two lives. Your banking, financial information, everything like that, one very secure place. And then be careful with the other stuff too, because the hackers, they're out there and they're trying to stay one step ahead of all this stuff. So you got to really be careful. But it's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, when you become a major influencer, it may not be the financial part they want. If they can gain access to your social media and put out a tweet, that's got a scam link on it, they just did better than compromising his wallet. They just compromised everybody that follows him. So it's very important to lock it up as much as you can across the board.
Yes. I think I have one more thing to show. Let me just check this out 1 second. Could you hear that?
I did.
Good. 1 second. I'm going to do this. This is I'm kind of glad Ray's not around, so we can make fun of him and have some fun. But check this out. This is what I'm calling, and I told these guys I was going to do this, but I'm calling this drunk poker, because I talked to Ray about it and I couldn't get the sound in there, but you're going to hear these guys. And I was watching what happened. Josh 27 won last Thursday night. We play every Tuesday and Thursday night. You're in there on the tables having fun. But I started playing this and I played it back a little slow, and you got to listen to this guy's conversation because it's absolutely hilarious.
I don't think we can hear it.
You can't hear it?
Uh-uh.
You can't hear it?
I can't, no.
What is going on? I played it for somebody before and it worked. It's killing me. You just heard it though. You heard it before?
I heard something when you were starting something, but I couldn't hear the video there.
Can't hear it now. Let me check one more setting. Edit music, stop screen. Kill me. I'm gonna have to put it out on its own special thing. Not gonna be able to do it now. Killing me. All right. I'm not gonna mess with this now because I did it twice before. I thought this was gonna work this time.
Now you got me trying to remember because I was watching that whole thing because it's cool that John was playing through Ray, and it's amazing to see what Ray was learning, to change the way he would be playing normally, start to learn stuff. So, but now you got my brain running back trying to remember what exactly that conversation would have been.
Well, it's more than a few times. FOMO's telling him to fold, and he's like, "I don't want to fold. It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play." All this kind of stuff. And when you slow the speed down, they just talk like two drunk friends going, "Oh no, you can't do it." It's really very funny, and I'm so sorry that you can't hear it. I
We'll
don't
drop
know
it
why
in the
these clips aren't doing, but yeah, I will do that right after the show. So go ahead into the Discord, and you'll be able to see it. Man, that kills me because I tested it before. Yes, Deborah, I could hear you laughing in the back. It was very funny. I mean, it was funny in real time, but when you slow it down, I was crying the other night. I played it for my boys, and I'm like, listen to these guys, and it's too funny because it's almost trying to teach them, and Ray's trying to play his own game, and it was very funny. FOMO didn't get to see all the body language. Yeah, Ray was dancing around having a good time. It's a great clip to watch. So anyway, I'll share it inside the Discord, and then I'll share it on the YouTube channel so people can watch it as their own. I don't know why it's not coming through the machine here, but
cool.
Yeah, good stuff. That's about it for us tonight, unless you got anything else.
Nope, that's it.
All right, so these are the final numbers. Let me go back one more time, see if this is it. Final numbers for tonight's auction
Final
right
numbers.
there. 17,999, 18,888. Nice. Very good. So we'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll play some more poker. I'm definitely 100% going to be able to play a little bit. I'll get smaller clips because the conversation they had was just hilarious. But we'll share it again tomorrow night. But thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. And Jason, you were always great on the stuff, and it was fun watching what was going on the poker table. We only do that for fun. Well, there's a couple of B Honey or cash involved. You get a token. Ray got his first place showing, third place, so he got $2 out of the deal. And there was a couple more prizes where Josh got 3, and everything. And we just do it for fun, right? It's free to sign up, so everybody can get in there. Yes, thank you very much, Robin. You have a great night. What else you got, D-Ray? Anything good?
That's it. Make sure you go play poker. If you hadn't come played with us, come play. It's fun. It's definitely
right
fun.
after
It's
the
free.
show.
Yep, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, so it's a good time.
Absolutely. All right, bud. Very good. Well, thanks for coming on and sharing. And everybody, take a look at that bracket that's up inside that special channel inside the Discord. Get inside the March Madness bracket, and we'll have some more fun doing that stuff. So we'll see you in the Discord.
It's a good chance to win a princess, but it's very healthy for our ecosystem. I mean, out of all those transactions from people entering, I think I counted up like 2,400 bee honey that goes into that queen's tax bit. So every time bee honey moves, when it moves this way, when it goes to buy a princess to use in this, every time bee honey moves, the ecosystem gets paid. So it's really great for the whole thing. So we need more people doing games like this. It's really happy for
do I let him in or just leave him in the back?
Uh-oh.
There he is.
I come in and out there, Tim. How's it going? What you guys doing?
What's up?
What's up?
Glad you could make it.
Oh, yeah. No, I got the whole gang. We were just doing spaces, man. Trying to do different things. What's up there, D-Ray?
What's
Tim?
Up? How's it going?
What's up?
How was the auction?
A couple of the auction was good. We got that up there, and then
guess what happened, Ray?
What happened?
Look at the tax.
Oh, the Queen's tax over the big mill. That's nice, man. That's crazy. Wow.
That means Ray, these Royals have 2,273 extra bee honey in there. and this princess has another 757 bee honey in there.
Yeah, I know. Imagine when that token, the price of that token. Woo.
Yeah. That's the next thing to move. But this just keeps growing. This keeps growing. It's not going to stop.
No, it is. It's beautiful.
I think I got it right. You said it's quantum circular economics.
Quantum circular economics. That's correct.
I finally got it right.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, love that. So it's never gonna stop. Everybody just keep it rolling. When bee honey moves, bees get paid.
That's right. D-Ray was already talking about the cool game. You talk about his game?
That's actually what we were just talking about, is how when people enter this, bee honey moves, and then we take the bee honey and go buy a princess to give away. That's how the princess gets put in the game. So every time bee honey moves, the whole ecosystem's getting paid out of this. So just off the entries alone, that's almost 2,500 bee honey that goes into that Queen's tax vault. So it's cool stuff.
It is. Yeah, when bee honey moves, what do they say? We get paid? Is that what it is? Like the Star Wire.
Star Wire. They inspired it. They
inspired it, man. That's what we love. Bee honey moving. That's great.
Is this auction right now? The auction happens every single night at 8:30.
It ends. Ends at 8:30. It's 24-hour auction, and then you'll see the next one come up in about 30 minutes, 9:30. You'll see the new lineup. But if you haven't seen, go check out those docs on socialbees.io, and you look at the documents up there. And like I said, you're going to get a good idea of what this whole space. This is more than an NFT. This is a DeFi financial project, and you'll enjoy, whether you're a worker bee, a princess bee, or a royal bee, or an apex bee. All good.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Very good. And Marisha says, "Oh, there's our ray of light."
Hey, Marisha, thank you. There you go.
I was listening a little bit before the show started. It sounded like y'all had a good space going.
Oh yeah, it was good conversation, man. I mean, you're talking about AI and the metaverse. I mean, it's crazy. I told you, y'all, both of y'all, and everybody here too. You really need to start looking at the AI and these bots that can do, whether graphic design or the writing, the GPT. You need to start learning how to use these things, because it is going to make you so much more creative. Just work faster. Just alongside. But yeah, as you go further into this space and start seeing what this metaverse is going to look like, AI is going to be a big part of that. I mean, it's just great. It's just great. Like I said, I've been using this thing for a week. Everybody, I've just been playing around and trying to test this thing out. It's wild. It's wild with what you can create now. And you own those images, right? You own, and you can use them in commercial use and all kinds of different things. So, we all need to get better at all that kind of stuff, and this will help you. So, we might do a show or something like that, maybe Tim and D-Ray.
Sure, we'll show it off.
Yeah, show a little bit, but it's better to just start looking and don't be concerned. I mean, even if because we were in some of the graphic design work too. It's just going to make you better, right? that's really it. That's how I look at things. So I mean, there's stuff out there that can do this, but just know that I can get some of this stuff done in 20 seconds to a minute, right? Instead of 3 days.
We were talking, I think we're going to start jazzing up the thumbnails for these YouTube shows and all this kind of stuff. So, give it a little pizzazz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, even too, you still haven't even shown our the shirt store, huh, Tim?
I haven't. I was waiting for you. I didn't link that up tonight. I could show that off.
Yeah, we got all kinds of good stuff, man. We've been working, Tim.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, you've seen them? Oh yeah, Dusty's seen it. And like I said, these are premium shirt. Like that. I'm just saying because of the things you'll see. But the t-shirts, it is premium material. Same thing with the hoodies and stuff like that. But we got nice designs too. Welcome to our official store. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that king. Look at that guy. Look at him.
He's got a lot of. Let me see if I can blow that up even more.
Yeah, look at his little emblem in there. Look at that.
Yeah, little M2 in there. The B on the sleeve.
Oh yes. And then we have another one that pretty exciting. Look at, they got the Apex. Look at that guy. We need to get one with an outline, maybe, huh?
With this you can see the Apex wording a little bit more. I don't think people notice that on when it's labeled on the
Right.
NFT itself. And then there's one more custom one coming. Oh, there it is. There's one.
Ooh. Scroll down. The
And
next
then
one.
there it is.
There. Ooh, look at that guy. What's in his visor?
Hold on. There it is.
Oh my goodness gracious!
It's happening.
Wow.
So
That's
that's the Opus Moon guy.
Yeah, look, he's like looking from another dimension or something there.
He's out of this world for sure.
Out of this world, but he sees the reflection of the Opus. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just some really obviously very premium T-shirts. Even has the B in the inside the collar there.
Yep.
But premium T-shirts, a lot of good stuff. Some fancy designs coming out, and some more of this stuff's going to be fun. And the easy address for this. Let me put this up here.
And then what's up, Robin? No more Twitter. Is you frustrated with Twitter, or you just not a space person? You don't like spaces?
I think I was reading the other day. She was in the Discord. She got locked out. Most people got locked out for a little bit. So
out of spaces or out of Twitter?
Not out of her Twitter account, I think.
Bees mode.
Bees mode. So if you want to get a shirt, the easy way to get there, bees mode. So when you want to go bees mode, that'll come right here. And then, we'll be adding more designs and everything like that up here. But these will be high-end shirts. You're going to love them.
Oh, yeah.
Nice hoodies and sweatshirts. Some have front and back, but you check it out. And they'll come after it. But this lion, the king, it's going to be nice.
Exciting.
Yeah. Very cool stuff. Very cool.
Right so. Did you already show drunk poker?
The sound wouldn't come through again.
You should give it to me. I'll play it.
I'm just gonna give the link. I thought didn't you play it last time?
I didn't play it. Well, yeah. Well, I played it for you when you were. But that's all right.
We'll do
it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
I don't know why it's not coming through. It's weird. But we'll play it before the poker. I'll do it again. We'll play it before the poker tomorrow night.
You're the technical guy, Tim.
I know. I don't know what is going on. I showed it, but if I go to play it, you can't hear it, and hearing it is definitely the most fun part.
No worries.
So we'll get there.
Right.
But I think that's what we had. We went over a couple quick news stories. Lock it up, all that kind of stuff.
Well, thank you. Thanks for jumping in too, D-Ray.
Absolutely.
Well, D-Ray had all the good info on the brackets.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. That's going to be fun.
Yep.
Winning a princess, and then you just showed you what that princess is.
You could walk away with three
with no Kim B lockout.
Yeah.
You can win it all if you're
all three. You can win it. One person win all three.
That's right.
I read the announcements in Discord.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
That's why we're broadcasting it live to the world.
Don't be mad if I win, y'all. Don't be like, oh.
That 5 billion guy. That 5 billion guy.
That's right. I don't need to play poker and be patient with that. You can win just all the princesses.
Your comments inside when FOMO's telling you to fold, you're like, but it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. It's hilarious.
FOMO. He's crazy, man. That's a fun time. So let me put that in there. You have to take the S off, just so you know.
What's that?
The HTTP. I'm just putting it in there. I just dropped it. That's the actual link.
Oh.
No S?
No S. That's the one.
No S. It's just a forwarding because
I know. It just that's why it changes the website. But yes, it's just a forwarding.
Easy link.
Yeah. All good, man.
Very cool. All right. Well, then there we have it. We'll leave it right there. Anything? Final thoughts, Ray?
No, just excited. Like I said, I'm getting to be more, more of a Mr. Designer now. It's like, like I'm creative or something.
Well, I can't wait to see it on the shirts.
Yeah, well, you will. It is. I got lots of stuff. It is. It's coming.
Excellent.
Right
All
on.
right, guys, we'll wrap it up. We'll be back here playing poker after the auction tomorrow night. And D-Ray, you're always welcome back and give us an update on the brackets or whatever else was going on exciting inside the Discord.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Cool, man.
All right. We'll see you then. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good night.